Hi everyone, my name is Christine with OxygenFarm Quilts, and I would like to thank you for joining me today. I had done a tutorial on how I recovered my grandma's June Tailor rotary cutting mat, and so I will leave a link to that full tutorial in this video somewhere. This is what they originally come looking like. My grandma's was pretty beat up. It had a lot of the water rust stains that can come through on those. So I had recovered the other one with this one, which was fabric from her, but it's just a regular cotton and it didn't really uphold over time. So I'm going to go ahead, and I found this fabric that was also my grandma's. It's a duck fabric, so it is a lot more durable. So I'm going to put this on here and hope that this will be a lot more durable than just the regular cotton. Plus, this orange color might help when those rust stains come through, because no matter what you do, either rust stains or just heat from the iron, it does this to every single thing I've had. I'm going to recover this and hopefully make this one look better so I can still use it, because it still has purpose. So after getting the excess hot glue off of that, I got it off of the back here as much as I could. I'm not too worried about it. And so now I'm just going through and removing the staples. So I'm gonna take this off. This is the original Insul Bright that's still attached and it's still good, nice and padded. So I'm gonna try to get all my, make sure I don't have any staples here. My last top I used was about 18 by 18, so I'm going to do that again. I don't think it needs to be that large, but I'd rather have enough fabric, excuse me, than not enough fabric, and I can always trim it off. String bin. My last one, I put the cloth on using a staple gun, but this time I'm just going to use my hot glue gun, just in case there's people out there that don't have a staple gun. Now for this mat that I'm using, I don't really use the backside for cutting. Sometimes I do, so it's not like I'm constantly flipping and turning it over. So keep that in mind with yours. If it's your only mat that you're using, you may want to go ahead and do a staple gun. So what I'm doing is, since these are squares and it's not a random, pattern to where it wouldn't look crooked. If this is on crooked, it's going to look crooked, which I'm pretty okay with. But after a while, my OCD might not like it. So I am just doing the best that I can. So I think that's pretty good. Okay. I want to bring you in close for doing the corners here. I'm really not too worried about it. I'm not looking for anything perfect. I'm just kind of making it so that this edge isn't straight, that it just is that way a little bit, so it doesn't hang over on this side. So I'm just kind of pushing it down there, up into this corner, and then I'm just creasing it with my hands and my fingers there. I'll do this side. So you can see how it goes straight. I don't want to do that because if it folds straight over, you might be able to see it on that side. And I know that would bug me. Before I do it, I'm just double checking. It's pretty good. And I'm going to go ahead and do a spot of glue under here just to kind of hold it. And I am pulling pretty tight on it. If you don't have a hot glue gun, there are so many different adhesives out there that, you know, may work better than a hot glue gun. This one worked out pretty good for me. I did this a couple of years ago, so it's really been holding up. It was more that, you know, I'm one that when I put my iron down, I kind of just, you know, it's an Oliso, so it goes up on its own, and I think really just worn it too much. So let's see. Huh. That looks good. The glue is still kind of warm, but I feel it's really holding well. Okay, so now in the original video, you'll see me talk about how one side is longer than the other on the wood template here. This is the original piece that was with it. So it can't go this way. Well, it could, but it's going to be crooked. So, and you'd have that fabric. So on mine, it needs to turn like this. So let's see. This is another one. Let me see if it's the same size on this newer one. Oh, wow. That's okay. So the footprint of it is the same size, just the handle is bigger on a newer style one. And I don't know what size this is. I got this from a friend. Oh, it says 1995. So, geez, my grandma's must have been really old. What does that say? 1990? Anyway, okay. You could tell she used this a lot. I love that. Okay, so it's going to go that way. And there is a little bit showing here, and there will be a little bit showing here, which is good. So I'm just centering it right there. And actually, you know what? Since this is more flexible than the other side, I'm going to hold this up. I use my belly so it doesn't slide. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna pull it up. I should probably do it on this. I'm mainly looking just to get it on the middle part of it. I'll wait for this to heat up a little bit more. I left the original glue pieces on here because that helps me know like this is as far as it'll go on the back. The hot glue is pretty forgiving. It let me scooch things just a smidge on there. So, feels like it's like popping. I'm hearing it pop. I think it needs some more. Okay, and then just like before, I want to put something heavy on top of it to really spread out that glue and make it good sturdy. So if anyone has a water softener, you know how heavy these bags are. Ooh. Doesn't feel hot anymore. Good. Yay. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day.